Moses has had this vision of heaven. God tells him to make a replica of it on earth so that they will have a place to meet with him, where sacrifices can be made, where their relationship with him can be restored when they've sinned through sacrifice. And sacrifices have to be offered by priests who are specially trained to do it. You follow what's going on here. Okay. Now picture this. It's all been made. It's all brand new. You tell me, was the tabernacle gorgeous? Yeah, it was. It's gold. It's beautiful embroidery. At first it's white, those white walls that frame it. It's shining with the gold appointments that are on it. There's the bronze laver. It's shining. It's bronze. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful structure. The golden lampstand, table of showbread, the golden altar of incense. And here's what God says. Now it's ready to go. Here it is. And the first thing that happens to ritually purify it so that it can be used in the worship of God, Moses sacrifices a bull, drains its blood, puts it in a laver, this plate thing that he's holding that's got the blood, and he takes a branch of hyssop and he dips it in there and he splatters blood over everything, including the high priest who's wearing now his garments, because this is the day of dedication for all of this. And he's splattering blood over everything. How many of you have gotten blood on your clothes? Easy to get out or hard to get out? It's brutally hard. Sometimes, if it's allowed to set, you can never get it out. You can put bleach and everything else on there, it's not coming out. If it's the right kind of fabric and you let it set, forget it. Why is God taking all of this gorgeous stuff, beautiful stuff, and putting blood over all of it? Because what's the point of all of it? Here's a holy God. We're sinful. We're out here. And what we want to do is we want to go into this place and we want to commune with him. That's the whole point. That the whole thing exists for one reason, to restore fellowship between God and man, between a holy God and sinful man. That's the whole point of it all. Because the beauty represents God and the blood represents you and me. It's a reminder to the people as they come, we can't get to him apart from a substitute. You can't come to the temple and not realize that some poor innocent animal is going to have to give its life. And everywhere you look is the evidence that I can't come to God on my own. I have to come through the sacrifice and substitution of another. That's the whole point. The whole tabernacle, the whole priest, all of it was meant to point to one thing, to Jesus. We need a substitute. We're not good enough. He offered himself once for all. And he's opened the way for us to come into the presence of God. More than that, he's opened the way for the presence of God to come into us. We're the temple now. There's no temple in Jerusalem today because we're the temple now. God doesn't dwell in a cloud of glory hovering over a gold box. His glorious presence is now found in these earthen vessels.